Yes, Anthony, mate. What's happening, bro? Good?
I'm good, mate. You? How you keeping?
I'm all good, mate. I'm good. You've been working very hard, mate, on your stories and that.
Yeah, I've had an hard, decent fight last time, and everything went against me, to be honest with you. And I thought I ain't leaving no up to chance again. Corrected a few wrongs. Yeah, like I say, I don't want to speak too much about previous promotion because of dragging my name through muck at the minute, but it seems like they seem to do that with everybody what leaves. And some lies are saying it's ridiculous, like kids. So move on to bigger and better things with BKFC, isn't it?
100%, mate. Obviously, without mentioning the other promotion, last time we spoke, I think we just had the Lerwell fight.
Yeah, we'll there, yeah.
Could you take us back to them, mate, and what's happened since then?
Well, I fought American after then. I had an international fight of an unbeaten lad over there. So we did a cross promotion.
Yeah.
Ended up with a draw. Looking back again, I think it was more political. Looking back on that fight, I believe I got 5 rounds out of the 7. And they put it down, like I said, they got to the last round and they said, "Oh, it's all on this round." And I thought I was shocked at that. So I was absolutely fucked. Like, I won't lie, a few things were against me. I split my knuckle first. I couldn't see from third, and I thought it were over in third. I thought I'd done him because they give him sort of like extra 30-40 seconds in corner. So I let me thingy drop, and then he come back into it a bit, but not enough to fucking. I'd say he won round 6 really. Looking back on 5, but well, it is what it is. They classed it as a draw, so that's it. Now I'm here, but I think that should have been a draw on my record. Anybody who watched it could clearly see I took them all round. So
was that in the triangle ring?
No, they wanted him try. It were in the square ring. They wanted me to fight in triangle ring after, but for my belt. And I said because originally it was supposed to be a new belt put online, and then when it got to the day, they changed it. Like I said, they just mixed up as they go along. So. And they kept telling me it had to be 88, and then it got to the day, and oh no, it's between 86 and 89. Mate, make your fucking mind up. It's a fucking world title fight. So
when did the call come along for BKFC?
They've been after me a while, to be honest with you. And then it just perked more and more interest up. I mean, the other. Like I said, I was getting a bit annoyed with how dealings were dealt with other promotion. My dad's name was passed to a drag through muck a bit. So, and I said I wasn't using him to sell tickets. If you carry on like that, I'll leave promotion. And obviously, BKFC, it's up and coming. It's a massive company. It belittles any bare knuckle companies. You can see it's taking all over the world. And the caliber of fighters, what's in it, it would just have to be a part of it. And I spoke to you last time, didn't I? I said, the perfect fight for me. I'd love to fight the Wenzel Hunt. And now that could be possibly making. There's just one person to get through. So,
yeah, I remember you saying that because it's still in the same weight, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, the black weight, with weight category, I could easily fight a lot lower. And, I needed this fight. It's a perfect fight for me. It's a cliffhanger. It's, one on edge of seat. So when I got offered this fight, I thought, well, yeah, I'll stay at this weight for now, and then wait a day before weighing. I'll probably cut down in future. But yeah, I think it fucking ticks all boxes, this fight, for fans, for me, for progression. So yeah, I just can't wait to show what I can do. I'll be tested.
Yeah, so was Darren Hendry the first fight that got offered to you for the BKFC?
Yeah, I mean, they offered me offered me Nathan and Matty, but they're both my training partners. Says out of all fucking BKFC roster all around world. Got mentioned Darren Hendry, and that perked me ears up. So thought it'll be. It's like I said, it's one for fans, it's one for fighters. It's a nice one. This. For everybody, I think. So,
have you watched much of Darren Hendry? What do you think of him as a fighter?
To me, he's a big, strong lad. He's very aggressive. Yeah, but there's not that much, on him. And like I said, I think hardest fighters had his Matty. There wasn't much between them two. He trains with me quite a bit, does Matty. So that was, like I said, can't really go much off, how other people's performed and stuff like that, because they're not me either. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it fares.
Would you say this is your hardest test to date?
Possibly on paper, but we never know till we get in there, mate. Like I say, you can't really go off who he's fought on that before. So everything, Matty was quite even, wasn't it? He looked strong against Matty, but there wasn't much between them. And his previous, I can't really go off because I don't know about the people who fought, so I can't really think. But he looks technical in parts. He looks strong in parts. So yeah, I think we're going to make up for a good banger between us. So it'll be can't wait.
Yeah, it's one of the favourites for the night. Like when I've been on the podcast, and that one of the most fights that they're looking forward to is obviously yours and Darren Hendry's.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've never ducked anybody. I've never picked Stu's fights. I just want to fight the best, and he's classed as one of the best. And we'll see who's better man on night. I believe, like I say, I believe in myself. I'm technical, I'm strong, I'm fit. So we'll see. We'll see who's who on night, and then we'll see what progresses after that. So I'm enjoying being part of BKFC and where it is, where it's going. It's just growing. So yeah, I'm happy days.
Yeah, it must feel good, mate, to be the core main on BKFC and such a stacked card as well.
Yeah, first fight out, but like I say, I think we deserve it. We've both been unseen quite a bit. Obviously, I've been world champion, freeweight champion at other promotion. Darren's been world champion and different champions in different other promotions. So yeah, it just makes sense, doesn't it? And I think co-main event, I think it's very evolved. I think people want to see our fight more than main event, to be honest with you. So it's yeah. Looking forward to it. I just want to show people what I can do, what I'm made of, and show my ability. Which
what other fights are you looking forward to on the night?
Nathan Owens, like I say, Nathan Owens is a cast lad as well. So I use him for sparring. Well, not so much this camp, but he's a good technical boxer. He was a pro boxer before. Unfortunately, he stopped. He had a few issues, he lost his mum and stuff like that, and he seemed to stop boxing. But he seems to have got hunger for it again. He's got his own gym. I'm looking forward to. I think he'll make a big noise on BKB scene, on BKFC scene. So look forward to seeing let him announce himself. Yeah, that's really it. I'm just not. Other than that, just mine and Darren's fights. The only thing that's been in my head.
So he's fighting David Round, isn't he?
Yeah. I think
that's fight.
Yeah, but like I say, he's a pro boxer, isn't he? He's very athletic, very good boxer. And my biggest worry were how because I've not seen him much this camp, but how we were going to go across with from gloved. I did behind that guard, so I was going to transition to that. So it'll be interesting to see what changes he's made during this camp. Can't see much of him. So.
Are you still enjoying the bare knuckle more than gloves and the MMA?
Yeah, for me, it's raw. Like I say, it's growing, but it's two different sports. People think glove boxing, it is completely two different sports. I mean, now at the minute, I'm training with a lot of pros, sparring with pros, but then I keep having to not get myself stuck, in that mindset. So then I'll go do a bit with Rico. I'm training a bit with Ian Jones, who's several different weight wrestling champion. He's Muay Thai champion. He's been Muay Thai champion in several different weights. I think he's forgot more than what I know in technique. So I'm mixing it up. Pro boxers, BKB lads, wrestling lads. So I'm working off in areas, and just look forward to putting it all together at night.
Yeah, because there's a bit of a change as well now, isn't there, in the BKFC? Because now you've got the clinch, what you didn't have in the promotion.
Yeah, like my last fight, there would have been more clinch and all else. I was getting hit at the back head and all sorts. But because it wasn't rule set, I wasn't engaging in it. I was just tying up. But now I can, like I said, I've been working me and Jones and that, and I can fully show my skill set. I'm a fighter. I'm not a boxer. I'm a fighter. And I've been training in all different disciplines before, so it's a big good to showcase what actually I do now. And see my little tricks, frustration.
So, is it something you want to do in fight over in the States in the future?
Yeah, all been well. Well, I'm signed with Jackson Wink. I'm going to see if we can get me over to the States. All been well. I think it'll be a trip to embassy and that. It's unfortunately got a criminal record. I've had a colourful past. I've changed my stripes on way like, but unfortunately they don't seem to see a changed character. They just go off what's on black and white, don't they? So
does it stay on forever that then? Does it stay on your record forever for getting into the...
I'm not sure. I've been, I think last time I was in prison I was 27, nearly 10 years ago. But it's all GBH, ABH and stuff like that. So all to do with violence a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be. A lot of people just said, "Oh, just go over it, don't you'll get through." But I don't want to pay all that fucking money and then get stopped. Well, especially hours you put into. I put absolutely crazy hours into this training. Like I say, I've been swimming, altitude, and everything you can possibly think of. Ice baths, I do it. Wrestling, boxing, everything you can think of, I do it. Heart rates, eat well. I don't know. Like I say. I've made sure there's nothing left unturned. So,
do you walk around much far from your fighting weight?
Yeah, I'm eating like mad to keep weight on. To like I said, I could easily day before weighing, I could easily get down to 83, 84. That's what I used to fight in my MMA days, and a lot younger. But I just wanted this opportunity to fight. I fought at 93. I fought at 9, fought at 86. And I've won titles in every weight. So to me, it's now a fight's a fight. Like I say, 7 foot tall inside, so it doesn't matter.
How tall are you, Anthony?
I'm 5'10". 5'10" in height. Yeah, I believe Darren's about 6'1". He looked about the same height as Matty, which all my sparring partners are about that, other than the wrestling partners. So we're good to go.
And what your fight at 88?
Fighting at 80 years, max weight's 88 on that night. Yeah. So I'm at that now. So I've got no way to go.
Yeah, because what can we expect to see from you on the 26th of November?
A good fight. I turn up on fire every time I fight. I'm explosive. It's never a quiet one. It's it's always entertaining. I think people like to see my style. I think style he brings as well. It's going to make for an explosive fight. So I think there'll be. I think not be just so much skill. It's going to be on heart and will to win. I think whoever wants it more is going to get this. So and I want it. So
you think it's all the way?
Yeah.
You think the fight will go the distance?
It's an hard one. I don't know, to be honest with you. Between us, we both can bang. We're both strong. I'd be very shocked if it did. So I expect it getting finished about 3rd, 4th, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what a night it's going to be. These shows the BKFC are putting on, like Wembley, and then this one. The cards are just unbelievable.
I want to progress today. All been well. I want to compete as much as I can with BKFC, every other show, especially a lot of them are up north now, so it's ideal for me. I've sold quite a lot. A lot of fans coming to this one, especially Leeds, Liverpool, all that areas. I'll absolutely sell those going out there with support. So atmosphere will be great, and I've had a lot of support with sponsors and stuff like that. So they've helped me a lot with my training. So I'm enjoying full journey.
Custody, bro. And before we wrap it up, mate, is there anything you want to share with us or any shout outs you want to big up for your sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to give me all my sponsors and that a shout out, my training partners, my coaches, Ian Jones, appreciate his help, Jay Robinson, appreciate his help. Even though he's not been with me this camp, Neil Wayne, everything he's put into me, over years. I mean, they're all good, that good caliber of fighters. It's brilliant, the knowledge what they've got. Rico helping me out, Michael Ferreira and P from Golden Team. I really appreciate everything you've been showing me over this last couple of weeks. And the out sponsors, just so try not to forget anybody because I'm a nightmare for this. Solid Construction, Ultimate Inc, Taoist, Outdoor Living, been a godsend with recovery, UK CatCon, ZMR was that making racing. There's another young lad who's up and coming with racing. He's gonna do well. Bodytronics, Amico IT Services, DPK Fencing, Blackpool Castleford, and UK. Let me get that right. UK Trade Cars and Total Nutrition Solutions. Not last, not least. But like I say, we are all them. Come train how I have. And Med's in a good place. I'm good physical, mental. I'm ready to put a show on. And I believe we're going to get Fight at Night between me and Darren. It's got Fight at Night. Every fight I have has got Fight at Night written all over it. And I think this has got fireworks written all over it. So can't wait. I'd like to thank Lucy supporting me on that as well. She's been a godsend, so I don't give her much praise. And she deserves it, bless her.
Custody, mate. Well, we'll definitely stay in touch, mate. I'll catch up. I'll be up there on the day of the weigh-ins and that, so hopefully I can catch an interview with you and that on the day. Yeah,
definitely, mate. Yeah, it'll be. I'll see you there. Like I said, it is going to be Fight at Night. I guarantee it. So it'll be a nice, messy one for you.
Yeah, I can't wait, mate. I can't wait. But really appreciate you coming on, bro. And we'll definitely keep in touch and get some more interviews done.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, mate. Appreciate it.
No problem, mate. Speak soon, bro.
Yeah, take it easy, mate. Bye.
See you later, brother. Bye-bye. Nice one, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to put Anthony Holmes' social medias and like Instagram and things like that, so you can head over there and follow his journey in the BKFC. Obviously, he's fighting Darren Hendry for the co-main in Newcastle on the 26th of November at the Walker Dome. So don't forget to get tickets if you haven't already got them. Also, the pay-per-view link will be available soon. So don't forget to get that. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. Good night. God bless.